So this is us just arriving at House for an Art Lover. So it's a lovely day and it's lovely and sunny and there's a lovely fresh smell in the air. Oh, it's a beautiful house. This is just a sign here. So it's very pretty. And you can just see a typical Rennie Mackintosh design just above the windows. Hi, welcome to How To with J&A. Today we are at House for an Art Lover in Glasgow, and it's a house dedicated to Charles Rennie Mackintosh. So the House for an Art Lover is a unique building which is located in Bellahouston Park in Glasgow. It's designed by Charles Rennie Mackintosh and his wife, and they created this design for a competition in 1901, and this was a German competition, so it was an international competition, and he put in this design to win a project. So he was one of three entries that were chosen and used as an example of fine architecture of the day. So here we are in the Oval Room and it's absolutely beautiful. We've got a really nice day today and it's lovely and sunny, so the whole thing is just completely lit up. So I'll just take you round and I'll just show you some of the room. So the whole house is set in Bellahouston Park, which is a very famous park in the centre of Glasgow. And one of the things that was really nice is when we came in, the lady said you can take photographs and you can sit in the seats. So what's really nice is because it's not like original, they have made it so people can enjoy coming in. So you can see there's some lovely seats next to this beautiful window. The window is just bold and it's got lots of lovely sort of old-fashioned style windows, like glass panes inside it, which really adds to the whole feel of just being really luxurious and really old-fashioned when you're in here. As you can see, everything in here, this is the Oval Room, this is all beautiful and white. So this was designed by Charles Rennie Mackintosh for ladies to come and sit in the evenings or in the afternoons, I guess. And that was when people had gatherings, possibly dinners or parties or events. And the idea was that women would come here separate from the men and they'd be able to sit in this beautiful room. It's not very large, but obviously it's really nice. I would say it would probably sit a good, maybe up to 20 people comfortably, but it's not like a huge room, none of them are. And up here we have a lovely light, and this is the typical design that Charles Rennie Mackintosh is known for, the Rennie Mackintosh rose. And it's a beautiful, beautiful light. And I really like this fireplace. It's just quite plain, just made with a nice white or sort of cream tile. And there's a lovely feature down at the bottom. It's a very small fireplace for the size of the room, and obviously it's kind of just like made up to sort of suit the room. You wouldn't get a very large fire in there, but it's really, really nice. A lovely design and a really pretty room. As I say, this part here with the windows is certainly my favourite part. So here we are in the music room, and this is a stunning space designed by Charles Rennie Mackintosh and his wife Margaret MacDonald MacIntosh. This room is part of the Mackintosh suite, which consists of the main hall, the dining room and the oval room. So the room here features beautiful stained glass windows. As you can see, the panels in this room are south facing, which means you do get a lot of light that shines through and onto the floor. Now this creates its own just gorgeous patterns in the classical squares that you quite often see in Charles Rennie Mackintosh designs. It's so pretty and it's lovely and light. There's also these lovely wall hangings down by the windows. They are made of fabric and the lights are really nice. and there's also some pewter panels that are beaten, and they are sort of fixed on the cabinets and different areas within the room. And obviously these chairs again, which are very typical of Charles Rennie Mackintosh design. You can also see the repeating vertical lines, and that gives you a nice sort of elegant feel as you're in the room. Now, this room is often used for wedding ceremonies and other special events. So it's got a lovely sort of light feel. Now, my camera has picked it up quite yellow, but it is quite a sort of bright, sort of more, it is cream, but it's more leaning towards white. So it's a really, really nice, elegant room. And there's also a piano up the other end, and you can see that people can come and play that. Someone was playing it earlier, and obviously you could use that if you were having an event. These windows are on the doors entering into the music room, and I just wanted to show you, they're just like stained glass panels at the top of the doors, and I just thought they were absolutely gorgeous, and you can just see inside the room. So these were really pretty. So this is the men's room. So we saw the oval room earlier, and that was all white. So this is very different. It's all sort of heavy oaks and dark colours, and this was seen as the men's room. This is somewhere where the men could have come just to sit of an evening, maybe play cards, talk, and probably a lot of drinking as well. But this is very nicely done and lovely stylised room. There's lovely panels all around the tops of the room. I'll just take you down, you can see the fireplace, beautiful design. Just at the bottom, that's little bits of stained glass just in the bottom hearth. Really pretty. And at the tops of the room, you can just see these panels. I'll just take you across. So these are the gesso panels. These were all made individually. And it took a lot of research. It does tell you well, not downstairs, but it tells you at the start how these panels were made and recreated in the various designs and also the style that was used. And they do go all the way around the room. So again, very pretty room, quite unusual, and a really nice space. So the last area that really creates a nice space is the actual sort of hall itself, and this is again a bit of a contrast between light and dark. I would say it's quite a bit darker than some of the other rooms, but you can just see this is the main sort of hall. Really nice. And for me, one of my favourite parts were just seeing these beautiful sort of metalwork panels. So there's 3 that go down the pillars. I'll just take you along just to see them. And this is the last one here. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick tour of the house for an art lover. Certainly we've really enjoyed it, and I would really recommend that you come. If you have a day in Glasgow, or if you visit Glasgow, I would recommend that you come and see this beautiful building.